It is a spectacular Sunday in Cincinnati with an LPGA title on the line. It's the Kroger Queen City Championship presented by P&G at Makatiwa Country Club. Grant Boone and Morgan Pressel looking at some of the action. Lottiewoad began the day with a 3-shot lead, and this for birdie at 1.
Important to get off to a good start. Sleeping on that lead. Beautiful roll at the first.
And her lead would increase to 4, making a charge from back in the pack. Korea's haeranryu, this her second at 4.
Not nearly as much pressure on the chasers, trying to go as low as possible, make a move, and put some pressure on Lottie.
That would lead to a second straight birdie for Haeran, the Rookie of the Year back in 2023. How about 3 in a row?
Fabulous roll here.
And that would take Haeran to 10 under par. Got the best in the world here, including nellykorda off 2 straight wins. This is her 4th at the 14th.
Trying to keep that top 2 streak alive. That for her 5th birdie of the day.
Would take her to 6 under par and a tie for 4th. So with Lottie's lead at 2, she has a chance to make it 3. And does. So Lottie, a 3-shot lead when the round began, 2 under through her first 5. And the lead remains 3, though now over. Haeranryu, look at all the luminaries on page 1. It's Championship Sunday in Cincinnati. The LPGA has been coming to Cincinnati for big events for close to 85 years. And that John Roebling suspension bridge taking you from Kentucky into the Buckeye State. And just a few miles away, up Interstate 71, you've got Makatiwa Country Club, designed about 100 years ago by Donald Ross with the intent of bringing a U.S. Open to this area. They instead this year get for the very first time a major championship caliber field. Let's get you to the 7th and say good afternoon to Jim.
Hello, Grant. Lydiako here now at the 7th. Second shot into this par 5. Already seen 3 eagles today. Very gettable hole today.
Didn't have enough pop on it to get it all the way to the green. And what she's faced with now is a really difficult little chip. Really thick rough, no green to use, and this is a newer green, newer portion of the green, so this is going to be firm. And that came out flying.
Brutal hole location today. And it's been pretty flawless golf to this point.
The door's open for Haeran.
Absolutely. Has an iron into this par 5. The location on that front left portion. Can bounce it up.
Let's get up to the 16th. And number 1 in the world, nellykorda. First time she hasn't played in the final pair on Sunday this year. Over at the 8th, number 2 in the world, jeenothitikul, last week's winner. May depend on what happens here with this final pair. This is Amandadoherty, Karen.
She had a bit of a tough lie. Couldn't find the ball immediately when she walked over the back, and you can see this is going to be quite slippery. It's downhill all the way to the hole.
That's our tournament summary, brought to you by Volunteers of America.
All right, Lydiako here. A little short-sighted, but she's one of the best out of the bunkers. Oh, generated just enough speed. How good is that?
No, and I think when the pressure is on, you know that the putter is the end game, and it's what really, really counts. But you can see she's taking a lot of deep breaths. She's mentally trying to keep herself in this.
So a lot of those deep breaths yesterday in the first 6.
Back-to-back bogeys to 7.
Yep, haeranryu now for eagle. Come up the slope, and it kind of levels out. It's a pretty slow putt.
Her mental game is pretty impressive.
A great round today. to get to 4 under on the day. Okay, it's in there now. Things have changed and tightened up here now.
Gino still with a lot of time to go. Over at 16, time running out for Nellykorda. This for birdie.
Downhill, falling to her right here.
All right, see if Lydia can get it up and down out of the bunker for birdie. Yep, she does. A couple birdies from this. Watch it now for birdie at 11. Move the tee up again today. Our second shot here at the 9th for Gino. Par 3's always difficult. Only 3 birdies. 47% of the field have hit this green, playing the longest it has all week at 216. That's a pretty good chip shot. To 12.
And miyuyamashita making a big move today. She's 3 under. She's tied for 3rd. And up at the par 5 14th, this is Spain's carlatejedomulet, the Spaniard, rookie on the LPGA Tour, and an eagle 3. And she moves into the top 10 at 5 under par. 7.
Yep, 3rd shot for Doherty.
And 75 yards and as straightforward a little pitch as you could get, but just a bit downwind there. And
All right, back at 9. Gino for par. This is stay at 6 under par. All right, Lottiewoad, 3rd at 7.
on a bit of a downslope, but I quite like that because it means that she should be able to get a little bit more projection and there is room there.
Sounded good. Is good. And I think that's what she'll play her best. All right, Jinyoungko here, the 17th, right here in the fairway. She's in a tie for 3rd. Having one of her best weeks. Not so good a day yesterday, but fighting back today. Nicely done there.
PGA for the first time. 17 again.
Yeah, Nellykorda's found the fairway. She's 3 under on her round today.
Go.
Couple bogeys. They're very receptive. Probably maybe not quite as fast as they've been.
Everybody was pretty glad that the weather stayed away from us until late yesterday. Whoa.
Go.
How about that?
Now that is way to go. Way to fight back. I was impressed yesterday the way she handled herself, and right now, that might settle herself down after those 2 bogeys. Nice birdie there at 7. Yeah, she missed a short one at 2 and at 5, but Lottie had a beautiful bunker shot here. Now this for birdie.
And here is haeranryu at the 8th to try to match her.
Over at 11, second shot for ingeechun.
Moved up again today, Jen?
Yep, they have. And a lot of players hitting 3 wood. Kind of a crosswind. Oh. All right, Nelly for birdie here at 17.
And we said it's a major championship kind of a field. And look at this leaderboard. One Grand Slam champ after another, like ruoningyin, this at 12. Here's Nellykorda at the 18th, finishing up.
An interesting hole or golf course here with both 9 and 18 finishing par 3s.
Here is her closest pursuer.
Yeah, nice holes. 216 today. Straight at par. Bogey. Only 3 birdies today on this hole. Played a little bit easier than it has all week, but not much. It's still a hard hole. 0.26 stroke average. Most players trying to bounce it up. Should feed to the left. And that is the best shot we've seen, and getting better and better and better. How about that shot?
Here is Nelly for a closing birdie in a round of 66.
Slow putt. Start of a really busy part of the schedule. You know, players like Jinyoung and Nelly really certainly focused right now on the U.S. Women's Open as well. Lydia put a new driver in the bag this week just to kind of see how it would work in preparation for the U.S. Women's Open.
All right. Great shot from Haeran.
Yep. That's for birdie. Might fall a little left if it loses speed. This is to get back into a tie. Hasn't been real aggressive on the last few putts. Yep, that's a great birdie. That's the fourth of the day. Well played hole there. Nicely done. Gets her back to 12 and a two-way tie up there. How about that front nine? A little 30.
Picking up a shot and a quarter on the field with that birdie of the ninth. And now Nelly finishing things up. This for a round of 67. All right, 3 wins, 3 seconds.
I don't go looking for him at this point.
I don't either. And then I quit the hole, move forward.
First cut, haeranryu, 10.
I feel like she was trying to hold something there to fall right.
All right, so she's tied with haeranryu. You said this is going to be tough. Here's her third.
She's going to have to go with a high-risk flop shot here to get this close. Almost no green to work with. Throwing it way in the air. That was the safe shot. You can't risk leaving it at the bunker. Her body language is not very positive today.
Haeranryu to stay tied at the top.
This would be one heck of an up and down.
To 12, jeenothitikul. And there it goes. At the par 5 14th again, here's ruoningyin, second shot.
Front left hole location is very inviting up the center of this green.
Second for Gino at the 12th.
Choking way up on that wedge there.
133 is the actual yardage. It's into a little bit of a breeze, but this green is fairly firm. Not a great angle. Great lines, Morgan.
Worked out okay. Because we beat the Gators.
Yeah,
you know?
always good.
And 3 players on the leaderboard, Frida Shinhol as well, and Kim Matro announced that she's pregnant. So
That. Maybe too late, but ruoningyin for eagle to get to 9 under.
It's just a question of picking a spot on the high side and just letting the ball trickle down once it hits that apex.
Amanda played on the team with the Matro sisters as well as Matilda Castron. They were both on the team when she joined as a freshman.
You know, she either makes birdie or she doesn't. And for Amanda, because she's been at this for a longer period of time,
Takeda now for birdie at 13. There's only been 5 today. She makes 6. Tricky to putt through those shadows.
At the 18th, carlatejedomulet played at LSU. And a good early part of her season allowed her, like Amandadoherty, move up the priority list on the LPGA Tour and get some more starts. She tied for 5th at the Fortinet Founders Cup. And having a good week here in Cincinnati.
Hey, back at 13. Gino, this for par. We know this is a slow putt. We know it goes left.
Which there really isn't much.
Not much here for Patty T here at 15 either. Right of the green. Got to go straight up, flop shot. Did she chip it in again? She did that on 14 earlier in the week.
Done it all year. Lydiako at the 12th with haeranryu. This for birdie for Lids. Might melt today. Temps in the mid 80s. 17. Beg your pardon, 16. Miyuyamashita.
Tough hole for her. Bogey, par, bogey. That's up that right side. Needs a kick to the left.
Let's go to the par 5 14th. The second shot for jeenothitikul.
Only needing an iron into this hole. She had that tee shot so far down there. Gotta bounce it up nicely.
Maybe a little extra steam after back-to-back bogeys. And here is Gino, a putt for eagle at 14.
I'm seeing this dive left at the end. Not enough speed though. Right on line.
Okay, 13.
Well, Haeranryu's ball kicked dead left, so that might have been a break. Here at 13. Trying to run it up there, needs to get out of that stuff. And oh boy, is that thick.
Ruoningyin for par at 16 to keep a really nice day going.
Back at 17th. Yamashita, this is for birdie. Get the 9 under. And this could be 4 in a row. Needs to break right, and she buries it. Haeranryu third. Gotta decide. Gotta go a little bit right. Gonna go straight up with it. That's gonna come out probably hot unless it's into the bank at the front of the green. Oh, that's a really good shot. That's gonna be a tricky putt, but all in all. All right, Lydia, 13. Perfect with sand saves. Had a good one at the par 5. Not too bad. So fast from above here.
13.
All right, par for Lydia. Right edge most. Got to be firm, though. Oh, wow, that was...
Hop, Jim. Just took enough pace. There was a hop early.
But, looking for something huge here. Miyuyamashita might need to make this to have a chance to win. Final full swing, par 3 18th.
Wow.
Inayoon now for par. Slider downhill. Slick. Look how far she's aiming this outside the hole. Great view there. Good work, guys. Needs to break, though. Dud. Inayoon now. This for bogey. Just ahead. Oh, gosh. I didn't think it was that tough a putt. She just 3-putted from 2 feet. That is an unforced double bogey. And lottiewoad, in a little bit of trouble off the tee, now has a 3-shot lead. She does not know that, but she will soon find out. Already in at 17. Deep stuff on the downslope. No location kind of on that left side.
Every decision is interconnected. And the best path forward is the difference between winning and losing. But the right advice is hard to find. Whether it's managing risk or building a high-performance team, Aon goes further. The time for uncertainty is over. The time for better risk and people decisions is now.
This is the 16th and Ingeechun for birdie. Okay.
Playing out a turn, but in order to keep the pace of play moving along, which I think is the right thing to do. This is a low fairway wood.
She's just a bit unsettled with her golf swing. This is gonna work out.
She's got trees in front of her, balls so far above her feet. This is just no fun at all. And then you're going to try and land it on a fairway that's so slopey. Just so hard.
Tends to hook out of those lies, too.
Yeah. See, but even when you're trying to lay it up into the fairway, it's still no bargain. I mean, it's still hard.
Yeah, that's going to roll back. Already in now. Here at 17. Sounded good. Is good.
Well, this for a 5th straight birdie and to maybe keep a sliver of hope alive. Miyuyamashita.
Yeah, it plays about 12 yards uphill. That ball rolled back about 60 yards, too.
Yeah, it was crazy. But it was always going to do that. That's why this fairway's been so hard to hit. And, you know, why her drive ended up where it did has left her in a bit of a pickle. This is still no bargain from here.
No way.
You can see there's that leaderboard up on the left. We've talked about how she is a leaderboard watcher, so I would certainly expect her to take a glance. She might be shocked.
Haeranryu, after the double bogey at 13, trying to get one or two back here at 14. A weird hop. Lottie struggling at 13. Up at 18, this is Miyuyamashita. Yeah.
Not quite sure it's time to go anywhere just yet, Miyu.
Just Doherty for birdie. So fast.
Well, once again, we can have a big switch here. This is an eagle pitch for Haeranryu with Lottie putting for par. It's been a really good day for ruoningyin. A bunch of birdies and some great par saves. Does she have one more good swing at her?
It's downhill a little bit at the start and then back uphill at the hole.
A little bit, but it's got some break to it.
Yeah, oh yeah.
She's had very confident speed most of the day.
Lydiako has had a handful of eagle putts this week on the two par fives at Nakatiwa. Here's another one at 14.
Be a little bit of a slider. Just to stay 7 under. Okay, that's a good save. 4 is a good score here at 13.
All right, ruoningyin for a 65 and to tie the clubhouse lead.
How much break she's playing here. Never enough speed.
Keep an eye out for Ronnie at Riv. She's going to go in there with a head of steam. It's going to be a couple of second-place finishes, and then whatever today is. Right now, she's 4th. Haeranryu to get within 1.
After missing that short putt, 2 short putts on the previous hole, that was an important one. Good bounce back.
At 14. Jeenothitikul trying to keep it low here and has done it.
17. Lydia Vu now. This for birdie. Her best day today. This would help. There you go. That away. Nice putt there. Rosezhang here at 17. 3rd shot.
Big week for Rose.
He's top 20.
Roughly. Right now she's in position 2.
Oh, she's in a better position. Oh, hello.
Birdie putts coming up for the final pair to 17.
Yep, second shot for Gino. That whole location on that left side, as you can see. All right, Gino now. Just for birdie.
And at the par 3 18th, last week's winner, number 2 in the world, Jeenothitikul.
Kind of an exciting part of the season, Grant, when we've seen really the best players in the world all rise to the occasion.
Lydia at the 16th. One of the few of the big names who haven't won yet this year.
She was really trying to get underneath that one to get some spin and a little bit too much.
This is the 5th year of the Kroger Queen City Championship presented by P&G. We've had 4 terrific weeks. Charlie Hull with that shocking 72nd hole last year when Gino 4-putted the last to lose. And Lydia rallied late to beat Gino on Sunday. Minji Lee outlasted Charlie in 2023 over at Kenwood, and Allie Ewing won in 2022. And it's a putter for Lydia.
Quite a bit of a ridge here to putt up, especially until it gets onto the green. Quite slow. Bit of a downhill slider here.
Left it short again.
Jeenothitikul at the 18th. This to shoot 69. Nice finish. 3 birdies in her last 5 holes, and it's off to Riviera in search of her first major title.
A lot warmer today, but the wind is gusty and is keeping these players on their toes and pretty extreme. One of the reasons why we're watching Dodie take a putter for this shot.
But still a lot to play for as we take you to 18. Speaking of a lot to play for, there was a lot on the line for Rosezhang coming into the week. She's tied for 12th at the moment after a bogey at 17.
Well, a massive scoreboard on the left of this green. DTO caddy has just looked over and taken a look at it.
Tie for the lead. Should break hard right. She left it short again. Although from that distance, that's a good putt.
We get you up to 18. Second for Rose. Wow.
I don't think she could have done almost any better than that.
Couple of ways for Rose to have punched her ticket to the U.S. Women's Open. One would be to move into the top 75, which we believe with that putt she has now done. She's tied for 12. And here is the Monday qualifier, Annechen. She's a rookie on the LPGA Tour. She had not made a cut. She had very limited status because she was 11th on the Epsom Tour money list, and 11 through 15 have very conditional status. But this is going to help. It's been a tough day, to be sure. But well done, Annechen, 24 years old, born in Melbourne, Australia. Represents the United States, grown up in Sugarland, Texas, near Houston. At the 18th, one of the best ball strikers in the game needs a good one here.
Rose is the only one we've seen anywhere close to that back hole location.
But it won't be impacted much if she keeps the trajectory down.
Yeah, there's a little bit of the trees blocking, the hills blocking it. Good looking shot. Tugged it, maybe. Birdie putt for lottiewoad to take a 2-shot lead here at 17. Though this putt breaks right, it's a little slow.
Has to make it for birdie.
Especially at this point. Give it a good run. She should have heard the roar. It's not that far from 17 green. Never high enough. Had it fixed this week, and wow, has she putted well in the biggest moments.
And now she's got this tournament in her grip. And this is the par putt for Haeran. It's going to be 6 top 10s in 10 starts for Haeran this year.
Now this is right at the flag.
She doesn't like it.
It's not going to end with a win, but what will Amandadoherty take away from this week?
Well, I think she should take a lot away from this week. I mean, it puts her in better standing, cements her position on the priority list, and not only that, puts a nice bit of money in the bank account to keep the wheels moving forward, and also a little bit more self-belief as well. What a shot.
Yeah, great way to end it. She deserves it.
And it's a nice place to be, enjoying your visit up to this 18th.
She hopes it's her final putt. And just a humongous springboard back onto the LPGA Tour. Yeah. Fist pump for Amanda Doherty. A closing birdie and a career best finish. Tie for 5th. Onward and upward. And now, just a formality. It's another crown for Lottiewoad. She wins the Kroger Queen City Championship presented by P&G.